Hobbs. Before I get started, Metal Gear 2, yes, the original MGS3 Subsistence had online multiplayer. It was really fun, but there's no way to legally play it now. And yeah, Christmas is over, but we're still playing a Christmas game. We still have to finish the Christmas game. Christmas is over, but the spirit is still here. Anyway. Yeah, you could play as Ocelot if you were like the top scoring player on the GRU team, or if you're on the KGB team, you could play as wait, no, actually, there are three teams depending on what the game feels like. There was like the GRU team, the Ocelot unit, and the KGB. If you were the top scoring player on the GRU team, then you could play as Rykov. If you were the top scoring player on the Ocelot unit, you played as Ocelot. If you were the lowest scoring player on the KGB team, you played as Sokolov. That's not as bad as it sounds actually, because Sokolov gets a stealth camo, so he could just put on the stealth camo and ambush you. Well, you can also play as the Rumble Roses wrestlers if it was unlocked. But yeah, that was a really fun mode. I wish they brought like they had the one game mode, Snake vs. Enemy. I wish they brought that back. I don't think Foxman has that mode either. Which yeah I'm not sure I would play. I'm not sure I would play Foxman because it's not doesn't look quite like what I remember of classic Metal Gear Online. And let me know if the audio is too loud, because I found out why my game was I found out why my game was too quiet, and I had to like adjust the volume settings for it. All good on your end? Okay. So where we left off, we got an egg. Or not. We were supposed to have gotten eggs. Well, time has been rewound. But it's fine. This should just take a second to do. So this is the third area of the game. This is the end game of. This is probably gonna be the last part of Metal Gear 2. And then this area This area we collect eggs. Let's call Holly about those eggs. Maybe she knows something about this place. No, she doesn't like this. Colonel? He, he has nothing useful to say about this place. Master Miller? When faced with a difficult task, just tell yourself, I can do it, and do it. It's useful as ever. Imagine how happy you'll be when you succeed. Don't picture the game over screen, even if you make a mistake. Keep your spirits high and use the power of positive thinking. Over and out. So actually, there was an item I missed at the very beginning in the first building. We can pick it up later, but because it's not that important. But it's the infrared goggles. It basically lets you see lasers without the penalty of losing health when you smoke. So we pick up the egg. I don't know why they put these strings here. Yeah, smoking is bad for you, that's why, it drains your health. Oh, one of the eggs is about to hatch. Be out of here. Have to go back the other way. Or maybe it's oh no, the egg, it's loose. The little asshole is loose again. But we know what to do this time. Yeah. Because otherwise he'd rummage through our pockets and steal all our snacks. Like the little asshole he is. I got caught anyway. Who cares? Let's get out of here. So the other egg is one that we want. So let's go, figure out what the egg is for. Okay, there's another thing that I forgot, I did not show. Let's, because the Stinger, Stinger missiles we haven't really used since the Hind D fight. So we're not gonna really be using them for anything. But guess what? We can do this. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a poor man's sniper rifle. So we just killed the two guys on the screen over here. Using the Stinger missiles. And that's a way to get rid of guards on another screen in place of the PSG-1. ammo. Can't carry anymore. That doesn't restock our stingers, unfortunately. You got a snack and some grenades. Let's place mine now. Let's get out of here. I took out a lot. That knocked out a lot of my health. Oh, more children. They keep the animals in a room northwest of here. I hear owls at night. It's so scary. I can't sleep. Oh, what? At night, I turn off the power, so all the laser fences get turned off too. Then we get to play inside, as long as the grown-ups don't catch us. Well, so we can't cross here, because there's a laser fence and there's a guard, like, staring right at us. But guess what? Our egg just how convenient, our egg just happened to be an owl. We have an owl in our pocket now. Don't ask why. So, we just... and that's how you adopt a pet. So, we just equip the owl and we just wait. And he said... oh. And the guards are like the owl hoots and the guards are like, wait a second, it's nighttime. The sun's out still. Like, how did I never noticed. Okay, that's... so this is the prison area. This is where they're keeping Dr. Marv and some children. There's lots of rats in the jail. They steal all kinds of things and bring it back to their nests. The grown-ups put out sulfuric acid to try and get rid of them. I don't think that's how you get rid of rats, but sure. That guy's not gonna move? Oh, goodies. Shit, bucket. Just run around the bucket and we're I ever saw that. We're playing Metal Gear 2. It's a Christmas game. It's not Christmas anymore, but we were playing it last week. It's like, what's that noise? More children. The one-eyed man is like, oh yeah, that's a... Yeah, I know, you guys love... I want chocolate. Mister, do you have a B1 ration? B1 rations have chocolate in them. Good to know. In case it was not clear enough that there's chocolate in them. So... I think this building is our goal. We have to get in here. But, oh, hello. Of course you would see him there. You might have noticed, by the way, the soundtrack for this game and Ghost Babel are very similar sounding. Like the vehicle battle music is the same one they use to fight for the music when you fight the Black Chamber. Yeah, eat remote-controlled rocket. You know... No, I didn't mean to do that one. I remember there was a way to get to the building on the, Also, yeah, let's psychically punch that guy out of existence. I can't care anymore. What do you mean you can't care anymore? Oh, look, it's a Roomba. The giant Roomba. Big Boss invented these things before you start seeing them in grocery stores. Except, obviously these were still in the prototype stage because these are very lethal. Oh, this is actually where we need to go. They got the RC missile. You don't notice the sound of a missile just killing their comrades. These guards are the worst guards. They don't have great hearing, but they can hear guns. But, okay, they can hear guns, but they don't immediately think, I heard a gunshot, but they think, what's that noise? Like, it's just that, like, must have been the wind. The wind sounds like gunfire. It's me, your #1 fan. Night Fright, the last surviving member of the Whispers, the legendary guerrilla unit. This sounds more like a band. Well, he's wearing stealth. He's wearing a camouflage that makes him invisible. And he will attack us with a gun that's completely silent. Lucky me, I've got a fan club. It's called Castler. You have no idea how much trouble you're in. He's the last surviving member of the Whispers. I know. Puts even the Green Berets to shame. How unlucky for us. Snake's a Green Beret. Nobody's ever seen him. That's not useful information. You're supposed to tell us how we can beat him, not to tell us you're fucked. Colonel? Now that's actually useful information. Listen to his footsteps, use them to figure out where he is. There are 4 types of floors, and 4 types of footstep sounds. When the enemy shoots at you, aim for the muzzle flash. Capo being useful. He's more useful than Castler for some reason. So, the trick to beating Night Fright is to listen for, wait for him to shoot. We're gonna pick up, equip the body armor and use this submachine gun. And let's lure him somewhere where we can just drill him with bullets. Oh, he's right there. But this is not a good place to get him. We have to lure him like here, maybe. Like, we need to lure him to his place where he basically be stun locked, and we just hit him with the SMG as much as possible. But he likes to run around a lot. Also, thermal goggles won't find him. If you're wondering. So we know he's up there. Won't come down here? Oh, almost had him. Here we go. You just keep doing this. Get back here. And then he explodes. That's how you beat him. I remember Chip Cheese when he did this, he had so much trouble with this fight. And he ended up just using the cheesing with the RC missiles. And just like that, Night Fighters put to sleep forever. So I'm just gonna go upstairs and save. Just to be safe. Because, you know, I just want to show something. I just want to show something really funny. Go back down. I gotta set up my mic. Because I think I left the gate on. Yeah, I did. So Night Fright is no longer here. So that we don't have to worry about this area anymore. Well, it looks like that scientist has been in this room. Look at that, there are yellow puddles everywhere. And you know, like, when you played MGS1 onwards, the first thing you think of is Otacon and P. Well, like, Scientist P. Because scientists always P, I guess. But anyway, this P looks like it's no problem for us. So let's melt in it. The P dissolved us out of existence. It's a very lethal P. Never underestimate scientists when they wet themselves. As a defense mechanism designed to kill spies and ninjas. Well, we should have been more afraid of Otacon when he lost his when he had to take a pee in front of the ninja. Well, let's call everybody. How do we deal with the scientist P? Why is this scientist P bothering us? Avoid contact with the enemy. And avoid contact with scientist P. Master Miller. How to deal with sulfuric acid? Oh, it adds sulfuric acid. Well, whoever P here needs to see a doctor if that's what their P is turning into. If only we had caustic soda. You got any chocolate on you? That ought to do the trick. Sulfuric acid reacts with sugar and chocolate to produce carbon and a rubbery substance. C12H22011. Table sugar. I think I don't remember if because I don't want to have a continue on my record, so just in case I'm gonna reload the save again, because I don't remember if I accidentally continued or if I did a data did a data load. I usually quit on continue screens then go to the data load because I don't want to have to continue on the ranking. Anyway, we gotta use chocolate to dissolve the scientist P. And there we go, it's It's been neutralized. There's somebody up there. Let's see. Can we see them with the binoculars? It's Dr. Marv, and I love these X-ray binoculars, by the way. We can see Dr. Marv and Dr. Magner up there. Let's try to reach them. Oh no! None of our keys work. The door's locked. Brooch? No, the brooch doesn't work either. We're screwed. Well, let's go back, I guess. You should be able to get card 9 from Jungle Evil. Don't you mean card 8? He only had card 8. No, he was in charge of cards 8 and 9. He must have dropped it somewhere. Well, guess we gotta backtrack. We gotta backtrack to, Jungle Evil's, boss room. Oh, and a guard's coming this way. Oh, yeah, out of there. You can't destroy the Roomba. If you could, then that would make this a lot easier. But then how would they clean the how would they clean Zanzibar, the Christmas nation? Or maybe Zanzibar land is like this because well, Big Boss believed in Santa Claus, right? But then Huey told him Santa's not real. It's like, well then I'll make him real. Was there something else here? Sorry, this is a bit of a detour. Oh, there's snacks. Of course. Let's grab some snacks. Ration B1. How did you respawn? Forgot about that. What's that noise? Comes to investigate. Gas grenade. Sorry. Pause briefly to answer my phone. Okay, so this is where we killed Night Fright. We have to... I don't even remember where we shot him, but he dropped the card where we shot him. Or not. This is definitely not where we shot him. This is card 9. The guards respawned. We're back here again. I'm all the way back. Yeah, we go straight up there. He's gonna see us, and that's gonna trigger an alert. Walk into the Roomba. By mistake. We're gonna have to do that again. I forgot to save. That's fine. Let's just do this quickly. Like, and then, oh no, we can't get in the door. We neutralized the scientist P, but that's still did not let us in. Number 1 fan. It's like, go get the key from Jungle Evil. And all my snacks are gone. I need to restock a snack here. These girls are not very bright. They can't even look over the... Oh, like, look at how they've... Like, that's literally just like a house fence. All you have to do is, like, look right over it, and that's how you see, that's how you see Snake, and they can't even manage that. What is that noise? It couldn't be somebody punching the truck. The side of the truck. I'll save here. Just to save some time. I forgot to save here. We pick up card 9. What is that noise? Guards are so befuddled. Actually, this is where I'm supposed to save. Like right over here. I just wanted to do that. The stinger whistle just comes up and back down. And then the guy's like, what's that noise? They don't even go to investigate the exact location where you made the noise. They just stand in place and look very confused, and then they just look around, turn around in a circle. It's like, huh? I heard something. What could it be? Anyway, we have card 9. We can get it. We can finally rescue Dr. Morph and get out of here. Oh no. We're too late. Dr. Marv is dead. We failed our mission. Rip. His heart couldn't take it anymore. What's that bruise on his neck? The plans for Oilix are safe. He had a reputation as a video game enthusiast. He hid some microphone in the circuit board of one of his game cartridges. And yet he didn't speak English. I don't know. It was an MSX cartridge made by a Japanese company named Konami. Yeah, let's break the fourth wall some more. Yeah, he didn't know how to speak English, yet he imported games from the West. MSX. It's the world's best-selling brand of computer. Sure it is. Then he hid the cartridge inside that locker. Oh no, we're in danger. Apparently things didn't go so well for him. Oh no. He's actually with he's with the Christmas Nation. Of course, the joy of Christmas was too irresistible for even for Albert Einstein. Alright, sorry. Yeah, the joy of Christmas was too much, was too irresistible. Well, Manners confessing. It's betrayal. Yes. Oh no, he built Metal Gear willingly. You're not talking to the right people then, Dr. Magner. Like, did you try talking to the DARPA chief? He was all about, or Armstead president. Those guys were all about making building Metal Gear for the U.S. The scientific secrets of the East and West. Not the scientific, but the scientific. Well, maybe because he doesn't speak the same language. He doesn't even know what you're talking about. The bathroom break. There was always something sinister about that bathroom break. Never trust old people when they say they need to go to the bathroom. They're actually going to phone a spy to betray you. Gustavo gave us the key to the locker, apparently. What is this scientist man going to do to us? I wonder. Oh no, he's choking us. Our CQC skills mean nothing. The basics of CQC don't mean nothing. We're being choked to death by a scientist man. So let me show you, Lemmy and Ursula, that this. How do we? If a scientist has you in a chokehold like this, how do you get rid of them? Here's how. You just fire RC missiles and maneuver them around and hit the scientist man in the back. Good thing that these explosions don't hit you. This is so fucking stupid. Oh shit. No, he's choking us faster than we have rations. Yeah, we need rations stocked for this. Oh, we just killed the scientist by shooting rockets. Remote-controlled missiles. And I drew a banner of that already, like a while back. You just fire the rocket and maneuver it around to hit yourself in the back, and that's how you get rid of the scientist. It's like, because Snake's CQC is too weak to manhandle a 70-year-old scientist man, Albert Einstein looking man. Well, anyway, Magnar is dead, I think. Well, that should have killed him. Those 20 remote controlled missiles should have killed an 80-year-old scientist man. But before he died, he told us we have the key to the locker, which is this brooch. And we know the trick to the brooch is we have we have to so we warmed up the brooch last time, so this time, and so the other solution we should try freezing it. Who's calling? Yes, Cambo, we figured that out like last playthrough of this. We figured this out like a playthrough ago. No, I don't want to call a Colonel again. So guess what? There's no cold area in this area in this building. Also, for some reason, we can still see Dr. Magna on the radar. I don't get it. Anyway, there's no cold area in this building, in this facility area. There's no cold room in this facility area, so we have to go all the way back to a place that does have it, which means all the way back to the beginning of the game. Backtracking like crazy. Let's save here, so we don't have to do that shoot the scientist the back thing all over again, only to get killed by a Roomba. I think it was this key. No, it was one. No, it was part 8. Let's get out of here. So it's a good thing there's this truck here with the conveyor belt. So, yeah, so we gotta... Well, it's not this one, we have to take the other one. There's another one on the other side. You're kissing. Oh yeah, Metal Gear, you know what else Metal Gear has taught us? If somebody has you in a chokehold as strangling you to death, make sure to carry rations. Rations will save your life. Especially, like, if you have 3 or 4 rations in your pocket, you just gobble them up as the guy tries to strangle you, and that'll let you live a little longer. Anyway, let's take the truck. But don't forget the guided missiles, of course. Yeah, make sure to bring a Nikita missile launcher as well. Have a Nikita missile launcher on hand, and it just takes us to building number 2. Yeah, have a Nikita missile launcher on hand, and lots of rations, and that's how you survive being strangled to death. What's in this room anyway? I should have enough keys to access it. Oh shit. I think this is a fast travel point actually to the first building. That makes it easier. Let's take this. Or it takes us to building 3. Yeah, it took us to building 3, that's fine. The more you know, at least. I mean, that guy's looking like right up here. No, he's not. Where'd he go? These cars are so dumb. Well, I can't take the cargo thing until it clears out. The evasion clears out. He's not here. So we don't want to take that conveyor belt this time. I still have... Oh, I don't have my hang glider anymore. I lost it. Of course I did. Well, we're gonna have to walk. We're just so confused by the sound of singing sand. Nope. Fortunately, we have so much health that Snake is now mine-proof. He's just extremely sturdy now. His body has been honed folded over 1,000 times. His body is made of steel folded over 1,000 times. It's been honed to perfection. Let's save here. So the first thing we're gonna do is grab some more, a few more things that we missed, and probably restock on stuffs. Also, because we have card 9, we can now get the green card. It's not a soccer card. But now we don't have to worry about... Now we have all 3 color cards. We don't have to worry about managing cards 1 through 9 anymore. Is that noise and goes to investigate, or it just gets really confused. Oof, that's good. That's good range on his vision. Come on. I'll try to go up. And then I take this one to go down. So I forgot to go up here, actually. Just make sure there's no mines or anything. Pretty sure this probably is a booby-trapped area. Pretty sure it's a booby trap area. Proceeds to set off the booby trap. Of course. Oh, oh my god, look. Forgot to save again. Also, the music, the music here is the same as the music used in the Metal Gear MGS1's VR training. It's really good music. Even if these guards are looking us out of the way, they can't see us. As long as we are not in the same grid as them. But that guard is gonna see us for sure. boys. Get shot. By the slowest moving. Look how slow these bullets travel. It's like a dart gun more than a Beretta. This is supposed to be the Beretta M9, and it fires more like a dart gun. Not even like the Mark 22. At least the Mark 22 actually was like actually traveled fairly fast. Okay, I'll save here so I don't accidentally kill myself again in this stupid booby trap place thing. Don't go up there, I guess. Here you are. Infrared goggles. I missed these for some reason. These do, as you can see, these do jack shit. I just wanted to show off that you could get these. Fortunately, cameras are can only see in a straight line. Oxygen tank. Why do I need... Oh yeah, the oxygen tank was important in Metal Gear 1, but in 2 it's kinda useless. You don't need it. It lets you breathe underwater for longer. Not carry any more grenades. Bye. Let's get out of here. I'll just save here, make it and reload because I was hoping to get an extra stealth mat just so I could show this off. But you know, I'll just do it right. Fuck it, I'll just do it like right here. Like once we go up the floor. I'll just do it like right up there. So I never showed this off. The camouflage mat. That's what a camouflage mat does. It would be useful if not. Oh, I can just I can reuse it. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, we need to find our way to the cafeteria, which is upstairs. I think we might have to go up another floor. Yeah, it's up here. The camouflage mat is probably useful, but you don't really need it. Oh, my gun's not equipped. Gotta find our way to the cafeteria somehow. I know we had access to it before. That's a dark room. You know, does this work? It did. I just sniped both of them out of existence. Well, that's the living space. That's not where I need to go. So where I need to go is actually like this area down here when I get there. Yeah, can you believe we have to do all this backtracking just to this one area in the game? So we can just so we can freeze our key? Evidently, yes. You know what else, like, made us do this? Metal Gear Solid 1. Because, of course, Metal Gear Solid 1 would make us do that. I had to do the stinger missile thing again. That's the one time the stinger missile is useful outside of a boss fight. Using it to snipe people from multiple people from far away. Oh, I'm running out of RC missiles. That guy was not smart enough to see a missile coming right in front of him either. He's just like, huh, that's normal. Oh, child, what does this child have to say to us? There's only one bathroom. That's bullshit. Just easy as soon as you enter the room. Okay, so the cafeteria is here. This is where we need to go. No, I'm going this way. Also, I just realized my PS4 Windows profile is probably wrong for this game. That's fine, because I don't, yeah. I don't really, like, it was only affecting the left analog stick, but, it was only having a major impact on the left analog stick, and I don't use the left analog stick, obviously, in this. There's no reason to use the analog stick in this game. But, I'm using a DualShock 5, and for the games I was using it for, which, I had the triggers, set up with, and it's set up differently. Let's get in here. Let us in. Oh, it's cold. We just... It's cold in here. So, our key is changing. Yeah, we came all this way just for this. Just for this. Can you believe that? And then we have to go all the way back. We can just take the women's bathroom, I think. I hope. Let's save here. So I don't die by Roomba again. I think this might be faster than going all the way through building 1 and 2. Unless the elevator doesn't work. Okay, you're set to go. Sorry. We're about on the final stretch of Metal Gear 2. We're almost done with this game. And when we're done with this game, we'll be done on Christmas as well. I only have one RC missile left. Be befuddled by the noise of somebody punching the wall. Oh yeah, I just remembered something really stupid's coming up. So I'm gonna save again. Because this is really dumb. We've already dealt with Scientist P, so it doesn't grow back. Unless the scientist got up and peed all over the place again. Dr. Magnar still very dead. He's just been lying here for the past, 30 minutes. Let's open the door. Oh no. There is a hole in the wall and the cartridge isn't here. Well, what is going on? What are those? Those are like mice. Well... let's crawl inside. What? Death by mouse. Snake is evidently very allergic to rodents. Doesn't even make sense when snakes eat mice. Also rip, yeah. Let's open this door again. So... Colonel, can you tell me what's up with these mice? That's not useful. Master Miller, can you tell us about these mice? That's not useful information either. Holly. Not even I can tell you anything about the prison, sorry. See ya. Well, let's call Jacobson the Mr. Clean looking guy who, knows about animals. Maybe he knows something about these mice. Well, that sounds like the highly poisonous Zanzibar hamster. There are 1,183 different species of mice in the world. But out of all of them, only these ones are very toxic to humans. Very poisonous. They just... Contact with them just seeps right through your clothes, into your body, and you just die instantly. Scary stuff. Hamsters are rodents belonging to the mouse family. They grow to be 25 to 28 centimeters long and are found across northern Eurasia and Iraq. Good to know. But how does that help us deal with the highly poisonous Zanzibar hamster? That, is very obviously so poisonous that even our combat boots will not protect us. That variety was probably bred to be a house pet. House mice are very cautious creatures. They don't come out of their nests with humans around. Their favorite food is cheese. That's it. Cheese. You can use cheese as bait. Well... Too bad you're not here. I just ordered a pizza myself. Over and out. Fuck you, Jacobson. We gotta get out of here. We're not gonna stick around. And let's actually get outside. Because the mice are gonna come out. So... one of these rations have cheese in them. Here. Contains sliced ham, chicken and turkey, spaghetti, cheese, and coffee. So we just equip that, and we be ready. Any second now, these rats are gonna come out of the locker. Like little assholes. And they're gonna come for the cheese. Here they come. Okay. I know I can lure them out of the locker too. And then we have to shoot them. Well, maybe I was just imagining you can get them out of the locker. Okay, I guess we're just standing here and I just wait for them to come out. And we shoot them. This is how you exterminate rats, according to Snake. We just murdered all the rats with a submachine gun. Also, you can't get up in this. You cannot stand up in this area for some reason. So we got ourselves the game cartridge left behind by Dr. Marv. The Oilix microphone is hidden inside. And it's got the Konami logo on it. So we just picked up Metal Gear 2 for the MSX within Metal Gear 2 for the MSX. Oh no, the scientist man's still alive. He'll never let you get away. He'll use Metal Gear. Imagine lying here for like 30 minutes just to tell us how to destroy Metal Gear. The armor is finished on the legs. Use grenades. It is the only way. Oh no. We've fallen. There was a booby trap underneath us. Oh, it's Gray Fox. Well, let's save. This is it. This is the ultimate showdown with Metal Gear. The epic showdown that we've been waiting for. Can't carry anymore. Gotta stock up on supplies. I'm gonna use the body armor. Look at it shuffle. I mean, it was the MSX. They couldn't do sophisticated walking. Oh. This is it. This is Metal Gear D. This is the second Metal Gear that Snake has fought. Ah, watch out for flashing lights. Just a warning. So those are his two attacks. That's all he does, and he walks back and forth. With the body armor, it will be fine. But if If he steps on us, that's instant death. So... Oh yeah, this... I didn't play Metal Gear 1 for comparison on stream, but this fight is an actual boss fight. When you fight Metal Gear 1 and the original MSX, it's literally just standing in place, and waiting for you to sabotage it. It's not a real boss fight. Or like in the NES version, it was like a supercomputer that you had to sabotage. Oh shit. And that's it. That's how you beat Metal Gear. Just throw grenades at it. Body armor actually made this really easy. Without the body armor, this fight is actually really hard. Because it does a ton of damage. He turned us into Ghost Rider. Oh no. What's going on? Colonel, why am I Ghost Rider? Why have I... My items are on fire! Throw away all your weapons and equipment. He lit our pockets on fire, and then he just ran off with the MSX cartridge. Oh. Our cigarettes, our everything, all our stuff. Also, the rations are the last thing you wanna... The rations are the last thing you want to drop. This door opened. Oh yeah, this is the famous fight between Solid Snake and Gray Fox that was alluded to in MGS1. When Snake's like, we were fighting barehanded in a minefield. A chicken fight. Well, let's beat up Gray Fox. It's time for you to learn why they call me Fox. Former member of Foxhound. He was the last man to hold the title of Fox in the Big Boss era, decorated 5 times. By the way, we forgot to mention his real name is Frank Yeager, right? Back then, he was involved with some woman from the Eastern Bloc. Uh-oh. He tried to get her to come over the fence, but it all fell through. Oh no. Apparently the West wasn't interested in taking her. That's when Frank started to hate the politicos. What was the woman's name? She was an Olympic skater. Name was Gustava Hefner. Well, now we know. Gray Fox is Frank Hunter / Frank Yeager. What a twist. If you manage to beat Fox, I'll tell everyone that Solid Snake is the greatest mercenary in the world. So we have Caster to thank for why Snake is a famous mercenary by the time of MGS1. Over and out. Hi Jeff-V. This is the end of Metal Gear 2 for the MSX. And this is that was my Christmas. It was alright. I cooked a turkey. I spent some time with family, cooked a turkey. Turkey took a couple of hours to roast in the oven. That's the longest I've ever spent cooking something. Longest time I've ever spent cooking something. Anyway, this is the epic showdown with Gray Fox that everybody talks about at MGS1. Here it is. He just runs around in a square, and we just chase him like an idiot. We just punch him. Look at that! It's so fucking stupid. This is the fight. This is the fight that Gray Fox talks about so much in MGS1. It's like the clashing of bone and sinew. Oh yeah, there are mines, by the way. That's the mines. Don't step on the mines. Oh, we just killed them. And that's how Gray Fox dies. He ran around a square, we punched the hell out of him. In this game's defense, however, it was still a 1990s game for the MSX. They couldn't do much the hard work. So, let's be fair to it. At least at the time this game was made, it was probably really epic to have a one-on-one fist fight with your rival character. And remember, this game was still way ahead of its time. This was this was a very narrative-heavy game. It's at a time when most games were not very narrative-heavy. Yeah, he's half white, half Vietnamese. And he's indebted to Big Boss. His ears and his nose were cut off. And they sewed them back together. And he still looks like a very handsome person for somebody who had his ears and nose sliced off. Even Snake never got that badly disfigured, and he still looks very gruff compared to Fox. War is all we know. This is a recurring theme in Metal Gear, with characters who cannot live without war. We need the battlefield to survive. Big Boss gives us a place to fight. Conflict is in our blood, we can't deny it. You enjoy all the killing, that's why. Rest easy, Fox. I swear I won't turn out like you. I'm gonna get married to an anime nerd and have half my face burned off, but it's okay. At least it's a better alternative to getting punched to death on a minefield. And be microwaved. Yeah, microwaved with a glowing ass. I forgot how much this franchise sexualizes Snake. And people complain about women being sexualized so much in games. Like, don't like. Every time they do that, I want to like show them like the shots where they focus on Snake's ass in MGS4, and it's like nice and glowing. Oh, by the way, yeah. Guess what? Fox was our #1 fan. Of course he was. You were the voice on the radio. This is another thing MGS1 did. Like MGS1's like, Deep Throat is one of your fans. Turns out it was the ninja. It was the ninja the whole time. Prior knowledge of Metal Gear 2 makes this way too obvious. And yeah, maybe you missed it, but Frank Yeager was Gustavo Hefner's lover. And he accidentally killed. He did not know Gustavo was on the bridge when he shot it. Well, now he does. Well, at least implicitly. Yeah, he accidentally killed the woman he loved while trying to kill Snake. Wait, how did you get over there? You were on the lower right corner. Well, we will never see him again, ever. Let's get the cartridge. Over here, Snake. I think I can save here. Just in case. Yeah, the bro exploded. We'll never see him again. He is totally gone. That is the end of Gray Fox. He is not going to become a cyborg ninja that with like a sadomasochistic streak, a BDSM streak. Big boss. Welcome to Zanzibar land. The Christmas land. Do you have the spirit of Christmas in you, Snake? Bebo. Oh yeah, I mentioned by the way that Snake's original likeness was Mel Gibson, and Gray Fox was like Tom Berenger, I don't remember how to pronounce it, but Big Boss's face was Sean Connery. Hi Sam, we're taking a break from Genius Kojumbo's masterpiece to play Metal Gear 2 on the MSX. Unfortunately, you missed the last 2 parts because this is not a very long game. We're playing Metal Gear 2 because it's a Christmas game. It takes place on Christmas Eve. Yeah, you can see the resemblance to Sean Connery. I think they just took a picture of Sean Connery from like Hunt from Red October and slapped an eye patch on him. I was like, there, that's Big Boss. You see, Big Boss has fallen very far from what he was like in MGS3. What a thrill. Care nothing for power or money or even sex. The only thing that satisfies your cravings is war. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why you're keeping all the children. You're not a good Santa at all. You're a bad Santa. War is hot. Something war economy. Well, don't run Shinada like that. Shinada might be a two-bit journalist from a cheap tabloid, but he was also a pro baseball player. He knows what it's like to be kicked out of his favorite thing. One must die and one must live. This is Big Boss's lecture about why war is amazing and why soldiers like him can't live without war. And Snake's like, nah, I don't need that. I've got an anime otaku for a boyfriend. Or at least I will have one. Well, let's call everybody. Let's call Chrome Campbell. Snake, Big Boss is no longer your CEO. He's just another madman. Got that? Put aside your personal feelings. Never mind that in the next game it's retconned that he's your dad. And you're his clone or something. Stay focused. You can't afford to lose this battle. Uh-oh. Yeah, Sam, you're probably still there, but, I have a bot that is, the bot was meant to, filter out the spam bots, but if you are, trying to do something that the bot doesn't like, then yeah, that happens. 1 second. I think we got to... I have to go in. Oh, thank you, Abby. Yeah, just remember, just be a little more careful and just behave yourself on the chat while the bot is trying to enforce stuff. Anyway, the whole world is counting on us to defeat iPad Sean Connery. Holly? This isn't a good time to talk. Yeah. We'll call you later. Let's talk to Castler. Castler must know something about, Big Boss. There's not a mercenary in the world who hasn't heard of him. He's like a god, a living legend. Years ago, when Outer Heaven fell, Big Boss was seriously wounded. He almost died. He lost both hands, both feet, his right eye, and his right ear. He already lost his right eye. He lost it again, but somehow he survived. The kind of guy who could kidnap and punch soldiers and they'd thank him. Sick gig. Then Eastern Bloc despot took an interest in him. Probably couldn't resist getting his hands on a soldier of Big Boss's caliber. They decided to use Big Boss as a guinea pig and Madner's Snatcher project. Oh my god. Doctor? You're trying to cause Snatcher to happen too? And Gillian C has to clean up your mess on another Christmas? Yeah, Dr. Madnar is the same guy. His full name is Dr. Petrovich Madnar. He's the same guy who made the Snatchers. Oh, yes. Snatcher is a game that I streamed last Christmas. It was a visual novel by Hideo Kojima. It was a cyberpunk-themed visual novel about Terminator-like beings called Snatchers that kill people and take their place. And you play as Gillian C, who is basically Rick Decker from Blade Runner, and he's trying to solve the mystery of the Snatchers with his sidekick, which is like a talking Metal Gear. They're not in the same continuity. Sugar, the what? Well, Snatcher's not in the same continuity as Metal Gear, but they make references to it. Police Notes also takes place in its own continuity. Police Notes is like another game I streamed, or it's another Hideo Kojima visual novel. It involved turning him into a cyborg. Now he's half man and half machine. But if it's true, you're way out of your league. Now if your technique is going to do so much as put a scratch on him. Give it up. There's no way you can win this time. You're very defeatist. Fuck you, Castler. Great advice. Police Notes probably some of the inner continuity? Oh, maybe. Maybe, you never know. but it's too far in the future that it probably doesn't even matter. Okay, so this is the fight with Big Boss, and we can't feed him right now. He is gonna chase us all over the map, and there's pee everywhere. Yeah, there are rations as well. These rations have chocolate in them. So we need these. Gambate. And we have to go through these doors. One of these doors will have what we want. Card 1. Also watch out for this. You have to neutralize the pea. You have to neutralize the pea with the chocolate. There might be something in these doors that might help us defeat Big Boss. But we gotta... Until then, we can't... You can't even punch him. He's invincible to all of our attacks. Yeah, it's P. It's Scientist P. Okay, you missed it. You missed it, Giapelia, but earlier we had to deal with Scientist P. This yellow... Okay, it's a joke, but this is actually sulfuric acid. If you step on it, you just melt and die. But if you have chocolate, then you can neutralize the P. The strategy was made here, well conceptualized. Yeah, Kojima has a P fetish. And he manages to express it in ways that is really funny. Rather than just straight up, like, pee porn. Oh, this door will open up. Part 6. And feet. Yeah, pee and feet. He's obsessed with pee and feet. But the foot fetish is more apparent in Death Stranding. Have to get Big Boss to walk over here. Come on. He always knows where we are, by the way. And androgynous. As long as he's over there, we can't... He's gonna shoot... Okay, so I can't afford to get shot by him because his shots hurt like hell. He'll kill us in like a couple of hits. Even though we have a lot of health. One of these doors will open. From card 6. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, look how much damage it does. Let's get him back on the other side. Fans of MGS or Death Stranding can say they're less weird than Kojima. Okay, this only opened to card 1 for some reason. Now we have card 2. And card 3 is under here. got card 4. By the way, watch out because there's pee in here as well, a pee puddle. And if you walk, I've seen a bunch of people make a mistake. They just barreled right in. They just walked into the pee and died. Of course, because of course they would. Gotta be careful when you navigate a room full of pee, of sulfuric acid, or science pee. Oh shit. They're BT traps. Oh, we got a spray. A lacquer spray made from dimethyl ether and LP gas. The can says, "Do not use near open flames." Metallic gray in color. And a lighter. An ordinary dollar stone lighter. Its use is unknown. Well, girl. Alright, you have anything to say? No. Master Miller. What do you know about lighters? If you lighter in a spray can, you can make a pretty good flamethrower. Well, guess what? We've got ourselves a makeshift flamethrower. Yeah, this is how we're gonna beat Big Boss. So we gotta now we have to get him into position. This goes over walls and as well. But he moves very fast, so this is how you beat Big Boss. Oh, yeah. Not quite the epic fight with that you imagined, right? He just runs around and we just hit him with the flamethrower. Oh, he's about to die. Snake is gonna need so much therapy after this. Lighting his own dad on fire and just watching slowly. Like that. We just killed the protagonist of Metal Gear Solid 3, Peace Walker, Portable Ops, and Ground Zeroes. Naruto had a demigod defeated by a handsome boy, sexy jutsu. She was thirsty for 400 years. Well, that's it. And then he explodes. Rip Big Boss. And that is, we're never gonna hear from him ever again. That is it. He's just gone. We just killed, like, the hero of my favorite game, one of my favorite games of all time. Along with Wing Commander 4. For Asla and Eva. Now let's get out of here. Oh no, we got caught. Oh, it's Holly. I still haven't played Expedition 33. I don't have it on my shopping cart, however. I'm planning to scoop up City of the Wolves and Metal Gear Solid Delta. And you know what's funny is I'm supposed to be one of the biggest Persona 3 fans, and I still have not picked up Persona 3 Reload. It just... I mean, I might pick it up later when they finish up the FemC mod, but until then, like, I haven't been interested. That uniform was too tight in the chest. I'll put it back on. We wanna see tight chests. I can see how it'd be hard for a woman to use. Is the mall boss? I don't remember the mall boss. Was it like the Fortune Arcana boss? Because that one you have to. That one required like some timing. Like you have to be good at the timing minigame to deal with. Oh wait, it was a different one. I'm dead serious. Heh. Smooth little lady snake. Is this Pequod? Like we are approaching the LZ. And married, so Rosemary happened. We'll save here, just in case it lets me save here, because this is the very, very final stretch, and there's some bullshit too, so... It's a good thing, by the way, I still have my rations, my snacks. Now we move much faster than usual. If we had moved this quickly, the backtracking would be a little less frustrating. Anyway. This alert is forced. The guards are moving a lot slower than me. So we gotta escape to the extraction point. It's just like Metal Gear Solid 5, except in 2D. And they put Silly String in the way. We're gonna be here till Christmas. I think it's already Christmas. We're already past Christmas, Snake. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Please select the landing zone. At least no countdown like Metroid. I did not know that. Oh. See that? The game tries to kill you. Right there. So you have to just keep shooting until Snake runs out of ammo. And don't fall into the pit, otherwise I have to redo this. The guards stopped showing up. I hope that's not a soft lock. I guess we wait. Like, Kojima's a fan of 80s and 90s action movies. And David Bowie. There was a meme on Twitter where they compared every Metal Gear character to David Bowie. And it's like every Metal Gear Solid is David Bowie in some form. Oh. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with the game? Oh, I have to fire the gun one more time. Of course I did. Yes, the chopper. And it said we've beaten Metal Gear 2. We saved Christmas. Christmas has been saved from the Christmas nation of Zanzibar land. Big Boss was a terrible Santa Claus. All in time for Christmas dinner. Yeah, even Snake is excited about Christmas dinner. Here's our ride. I don't even know what helicopter that's supposed to be. You can be Jolly Snake soon. I mean, it would make sense if it was supposed to be a Black Hawk, but that looks nothing like a Black Hawk. Well, yeah, that was Metal Gear 2. Kasaka? No, probably, like, I don't think it was a Kasaka. It had to have been an American chopper, because Snake is working for the US military at this time. Tomohiro Nishio. Internet hugs. So, what did you think of Metal Gear 2? A lot of, this is basically MGS1 before MGS1. Like, when you have this as a frame of reference and you go back to play MGS1 again, it's like, you'll be like, wait a second, they did this thing in the last game. It's like they chase you up the comm towers. Like, guess what? They chased us up the comm tower last time too. Or like had to follow the disguised soldier into the women's bathroom. Like, it was a fun time to watch. Definitely interesting insight into the origins of Kojima's concepts and designs with a lot of familiar stuff. The Christmas spirit is strong here. Yeah, this game starts on Christmas Eve and ends on Christmas. We were saving Christmas in 1999 from people who are looking to spoil it. Yeah, the comm tower chase, the women's bathroom, and then the key. Like, having to backtrack to make the key hot or cold. AI or something? That's not until Metal Gear Solid 2. I made this comment on Soul Bagger Extreme last night. I think, now that, well, in hindsight, I think the kernel AI in MGS2 is early form of ChatGPT. Because you know how ChatGPT basically draws from a trained model? Or, you know how AI in general is trained from a model, but the kernel AI is... So, the kernel AI is basically the same thing, except trained off kernel capital. Data from kernel capital's how kernel capital talks. The kernel has an MSX, how do you know? VRAM 01K bytes. VRAM 01K is Marv backwards. And VR was in development. Attempts at VR was in development since the 80s, I think. And yet Snake just walks out without taking Holly to Christmas dinner. Smooth. Rory Campbell. Snake slivered out of sight already. And then he goes to Alaska, gets drunk, and starts raising 50 dogs. And he's thinking to himself, what am I gonna meet my anime otaku boyfriend? Then British man comes along and is like, I got all the inferior genes. Blasting off again. Master Miller. Kaz. The Yahweh Arc. Frank Yeager. Yeah, and in this game, Master Miller's relationship with Big Boss was never established yet. Not until Peace Walker. The Hindy had to have its own credit as well. Metal Gear D. And Solid Snake. The Hindy was a very important character after all. Well, we saved 47 times, we got 60 alerts, killed 200 people, and spent 11 rations. Our codename is Zebra. Of course, we're Zebra. Well, do you want to call for the stream, or do you want to do a little? Or do you think you want to do a little more? It's like 4:11. We're a little over time. No, actually, I died several times, but usually it was like the first time I died was on Black Ninja, because I accidentally used up my healing item in advance. I ate my snack. I ate my snack. And then the other times I died was because I fell into pits of death or stepped on the sulfuric acid. You do need to sleep now? Okay, I guess we'll call it for the stream. So, thanks everybody for showing up. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can either do an art stream or return to Genius Kojumbo's masterpiece. But I'll think it over. I'll think it over, and I'll figure it out tomorrow. But anyway, I don't. Since Lemmy needs to sleep, I won't keep him here for too long. So Popsquirrel, thanks for watching, everybody. Happy holidays. It's not Christmas anymore, but happy holidays anyway. Kojumbo art stream. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a good night, everybody.